It started as a simple date, meeting a man named Mark on an online dating site. Things seemed to start off well, but I soon began to feel uneasy about him. As the evening progressed, he began moving his chair close to mine and trying to kiss me. I was very uncomfortable with his advances. The hair was beginning to stand up on the back of my neck. I have always trusted my instincts. There was something off about Mark. I knew I needed to politely end the evening. As I drove home, I looked in my mirror and noticed what I thought was Mark's car. Yes, I was sure it was Mark. I could feel his presence. I began driving a little faster. I tried taking a couple of extra turns to see if I could lose him. Thankfully, he eventually fell out of sight. My mind was racing. What was I going to do? I drove a little while longer to make sure he was gone. I was so glad I had listened to my instincts. This guy was a creep. The next day was business as usual. I put the date with Mark out of my mind and went to the gym after work. Then I went to do some shopping. Little did I know I was not alone. The next day, I went for a hike, but it was strange. I had the feeling someone was watching me. When I arrived home, my heart sank. To my surprise, a delivery arrived from Mark. I was left to wonder, how did he know my address? That afternoon, his car drove by several times. That evening, I saw his car down the street, and I began to get really scared. As the next few days passed, I felt he was watching me, even though I never saw him. I blocked his number in my phone right after telling him I wasn't interested that night on the date, so I didn't know if he had tried to call or text, but I felt his presence. I came out of work to find he had left a rose on my car. I found myself constantly checking over my shoulder. After the gym, I came home for a shower and to relax. I found myself exhausted from all the stress about Mark. I made some dinner and just wanted to unwind from the day. But what happened later that evening changed everything. Before I went to bed, I checked and again saw his car parked down the street. I hoped he would eventually just go away. I went to bed. I was so tired I could hardly stay awake. I was sleeping when I heard a noise downstairs. My camera system app on my phone showed someone was in the house. I called 911 and quickly told them my address. I told them I couldn't talk and was getting under the bed. My bedroom door slowly opened. A flashlight flickered on the floor. I heard his footsteps moving towards the bed. I was terrified. I could hear my heart beating. Please don't let him look under the bed. I put my hand over my mouth to quiet my breath. I could hear him going through my dresser drawers. I prayed the 911 operator would remain silent. He came over and sat on the bed. I heard him mumble, "You bitch." It was definitely Mark. After what seemed like an eternity, he finally left. I heard his car drive away. The police arrived shortly thereafter. They took my statement and camera recording, but could not positively identify Mark. But they were able to identify him on voice ID and comparison. Ultimately, Mark was arrested and found guilty. I ended up moving out of town. Even though Mark was prosecuted, he would be out of jail within a year. Have you been the victim of a stalker? Please share your experience in the comments below. Thanks for watching.